We just took a trip down to Fairhaven to meet up with the president of Odie's Place, and he's going to tell us all about what good things they got going on at Odie's Place. Mr. Brian,
thanks for the trip.
What's happening, Brian?
Thanks for the trip. We are a 501c3 public charity in the state of Massachusetts. We rescue death row animals, dogs that are being surrendered. If there's a difficult decision to be made to surrender your animal, we'd like to be your first pick. We're what's called in New York a New Hope Rescue. So we have the ability, if there's a dog out there that's being advertised as at risk, we can say, hey, I'll take them.
And you place them with foster homes.
Yep. Just go on the OtiesPlace.org website. On the OtiesPlace.org website, there's an adoption form, there's a donation form, there's a foster form. Fill out the application. I get the email immediately. We do a home visit, we get you approved, and we find the fit. If you want to foster a small dog, you're going to foster a small dog. If you want to foster a pit, you'll foster a pit. We cater to what you need because there are so many animals that are in need that we'll find a fit for you. We actually just launched a text to give campaign where you have the ability to text one phone number and text the word give to that phone number, and you can donate $5 a month to us, $10 a month to us, whatever you want that's feasible for you. The text to give number is 508-205-0958.
Yeah. Well guys, there you have it. Odie's Place. If you're in the market for a fine dog, you know where to go. What's the deal? My name is Dale Covert, back again with episode 31. One of the final few episodes of the year.
Yes, y'all.
What's your name, bruh? First of all, who are you?
Me? You should already know.
I haven't seen you in a while.
You haven't seen me in a while because there's a time where I get resurrected and I come back in your presence.
Black Jesus?
Nah.
Watch your stuff, man. You know,
Tupac. I'm Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Thug life.
Okay. All
right.
Hi, everyone. Liani Perez, Epsisode. What's up?
Hold up. You saying at your service or whatever? Okay, I got a receipt. I got to bring some stuff back because you was tripping. So your layaway system, got to get that working together. Okay.
Every time you get that holiday cleaning done.
Y'all gotta forgive me. I don't got my hair cut right. I'm looking rough
today. What's up? Look, I got the fro.
Yeah, you got a fro going.
I look fabulous.
She looks fabulous, but we've been doing a lot.
Yeah, man. So you know what I'm saying? I got the fro and everything like that.
That's what we were doing all Thanksgiving.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, she looks. Yeah.
Hey. Most times I look rough. You guys see me.
Listen, that's because me and Dale got a show coming up. So.
Can we look rough?
I have a show coming up.
I guess so.
Oh, but it's not. I'm not gonna say it because it's not gonna show. It's this Thursday, but it's not gonna.
Whatever.
Because we do a little delayed taping, guys. You know that.
But hey, you'll be there. Whatever.
I'm excited. Things have been growing in the comedy world, and I'm really excited.
Oh. Okay.
And I want to thank you guys for just being a great.
Cool.
High
five.
Oh my God!
That was weird.
Again? Dear Lord.
Hey, man. Gotta smack people every once in a while. Yeah, you know. Hey, every man has the hands he needs to handle his business.
Hey, me personally, man, I don't need no hands, bro. Anyway.
I hope can we do like today?
What's that?
What?
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, snap with us?
Yes, snap with us.
Oh, snap with us. Forgot. We'll do it right now. I like deers. You like deers. Oh.
Hey, everybody.
Steal it. Pretty stupid.
Oh, look at the flower.
The next one. Yeah, this one's sexy. Press the button.
What do you mean?
Push it.
He knew about that.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, what you been doing with that?
I better stop before somebody just...
Oh, it's fall.
Look around. Chilly up in this joint.
Oh.
that what you do in New Hampshire?
Yeah, we eat the leaves. Oh, it's good roughage. Oh.
Purple rain.
Purple rain.
Is that purple rain? Yes, it is. Yeah. Wow, flowers. Wow.
It is pretty.
That's how it looks when I go to the bathroom. Flowers everywhere. What is
What's
this one?
this one?
Just a bunch of beautiful little.
Butterflies.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh, look. Oh,
Stop.
open your mouth. Oh.
Here's one of your nose.
I want to be that one.
I can be a lifesaver. Treat me like a jawbreaker. You got 31 flavors, baby. You can get this now or later. Now or later. You can get this now or later.
How y'all like my potato salad over Thanksgiving? It was the bomb, huh? Yeah,
Funky but
the
funky?
bomb. Yeah. Yeah, your grandfather's the only one that can eat such.
Now listen here, baby. Here's what you gonna do when you mess with them dirty girls. You're gonna take some Epsisode and you're gonna soak your whole body in the tub. Then you're gonna put 3 caps of peroxide and 2 caps of vinegar. But you can't use the regular one, you gotta use the apple cider vinegar. That's like
I'm going to tell you right now, stop sending them dick pics for sure. Only sausage I want to see is next to my eggs for breakfast.
All right, that grandma. I don't even want to speak to that grandma no more. Oh, dick pic, yo. I don't even want to talk about grandmas no more. I don't want.
You like
we
that
already
one?
do this?
Didn't we already?
What's this one? This one's new. That's a... What the heck is that? Again? Look, puppies.
This one I like.
Yeah, what up, dog? I got them teeth all up in your mouth, dog. How you doing, man?
Like a character from Fat Albert.
How you doing, man? Hey.
Yeah,
You're hysterical. That's awesome. Do the character from Fat Albert.
What?
Albert don't but like y'all with the little lips, because I be like a bigger. Hey, girl. Yeah.
I'm not doing that one.
I
I'm
know
too
you
cute
want
for
me to
that
come
one.
over, right? You
Oh,
want me to come
you
over?
won't do? Okay.
You want me to come over, girl? Yeah. Yeah. You don't even got to clean the house because I ain't got no nose, girl. Mm-hmm.
Listen here, baby. I'm gonna put this donkey look on you. Yeah! Oh! See, what I like to do is I like to take her and just nibble on her like. Oh, yeah, just nibble it.
You're crazy. It's funny up there, too.
All right, let's keep
Wait, you can get it 2 guys. You can get it 2 guys. You can get it 2 guys. Be careful, though.
Because I'll bite that. So. No, we're not putting that on there.
No. Yeah! Somebody give me the shock of the yak. Right. Let's change this, man. I'm never. Give me the pussy. Right.
That'd be funny if they was penises.
Ew.
Pretend they're penises.
I don't do that. Listen here, right? I'm back, right? Because I know you didn't catch me in your DMs, right? I seen you, boo-boo. Next time I see you doing that, right? Pow, you about to dizzy.
All right, we're back.
Oh, Lord, that was a long snap with us, but we did it. We did it, y'all.
That was fun.
We did it. So let's jump on the topic, man. What are we going to be talking about today?
I think we got a topic. It's what do they call it? The Dakota pipeline? What's the official term?
The Dakota pipeline. I like that.
It's the protests against the pipeline that they're trying to go through the Dakotas. And
and it's a peaceful protesters, Native Americans, and then they have the police all dressed up, military doing. I mean, there's a video we should drop, and that shows what they're going through. But they're maintaining peacefulness, and they're being tasered.
So let's back up, though.
Yeah,
let's back up, because we don't think we just start tasing people. So
we shouldn't, but that's basically what's going on.
What is actually happening over there? What's happening?
They're trying to build a pipeline for the oil.
To go from Dakota to what?
Through
Illinois?
the whole United States, and it has to pass through there.
Yeah. From there to, I think they're going from there all the way to Chicago, Illinois, and then from Illinois they'll transport it. Now, for the last X amount of years, one thing that's interesting about that whole pipeline thing, like that whole, I didn't know this until when you sent the video. Let me do some research. That whole state of, is it North Dakota? Or South Dakota. Is there South Dakota? That whole state has been, their unemployment has been as low as 3%, because once they started drilling and gave the okay for that, mad jobs in that region. Like, people can't even get housing at this point. The housing just shot up because there's such high demand. So, like, as far as the economy over the last few years, everyone has just really just been like benefiting from that. So they're second in oil production behind Texas at this point. Like, for the last several years, they've been killing it over there with the oil. So it's been all good, you know, from an economy point of view up until now.
All right, but a lot of people say, all right, the economy is good, but a lot of people don't understand. I watched a documentary on situations like that, and when you have a town that booms like that, they go through a lot of stuff. Like, everybody goes, oh, the economy is great or whatever, but you have people that are moving there without family members. You know what I'm saying? So that, when you think about that, that attracts drugs. That attracts prostitution.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That attracts so many different things. So you got to think, a person's alone there. They're drilling, they're getting oil, whatever. They're making a lot of money, but they're alone there. That causes a lot of violence. And anytime, there's a place where money, that brings in other stuff. You know what I mean? Gang members, drug dealers, all this stuff. So, they're booming up the economy, but the crime rate's going to go up. Everything's going to go up. Me personally, we also got to think about this, too. I mean, America, like I said before, it's built off a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So how much more are you going to do to these Native American people? I don't even like to call them Native American because they never considered themselves a Native American. So let's just say, how much more damage are you going to do to the indigenous people that had this land before you? How much more? How much more? When you first came here, you had the 13 colonies, you made a move west. Then you kept taking land, and you kept making a move west. Then you made agreements that, only would help and benefit, the people, the Europeans that settled here, saying, whatever. Then some of y'all even, some of your forefathers or whatever, said you were Native American just so you can take more land, but you never was. So that's why you see a lot of people claiming, a lot of white people or people that are not of, Native American or indigenous, whatever, they're claiming stuff that's not theirs. If they was to do a blood test, it wouldn't be. You know what I mean? But they're claiming on this land or whatever. How much more are you going to do to these people? You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. When's the last time you've seen a pure Native American person?
People don't feel like it affects them, but it does, because the premise too is that this pipeline, people, most people that are for pipelines, they try to say that it's very rare for an accident to happen. But the truth is, and this is something that I've been reading along, is that every year over 560 oil spills have occurred every year. And so this is a very pristine place. They have beautiful rivers and water. They have agriculture. A lot of our produce comes from this area. So it will affect everyone in the country if they proceed with this pipeline. It'll affect the environment. So the ecosystem, and it will trickle down to us, and then we'd be paying more money because we're going to be getting our, importing our foods from outside the country if we can't take care of our own area. So is that what the issue is? That they want to put this pipeline close to our natural resources like rivers, etc.? Yeah, because there's a lot of farmlands there, and it's just the spills. Like I read it. Man,
the spills cause a cancer to the fish. You see the fish
poisons their water.
Poisons their water, whatever. Some of these fish
releases of gases into. There's a lot of things when they're fracking, when they're going into the earth.
Let's just make it simple. Do You want to see their water like Flint, Michigan's water? No. And I hate to say this, but the president did I call it a move. It was a terrible move of him to do.
Which was?
He took Flint, Michigan's water, supposedly, and he had a little sip of it. You can tell he ain't really sip it. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to have water, you know what I mean? You're going to take the water like this, and you're going to drink it. You're going to go, okay, this is... Because he said all you need to do is filter, right? He took it, he went just like this, he went... That's it. Just enough to place on the lips.
What, President Obama?
Obama did this. Place on the lips and then said, you know, Flint, Michigan water is still good. But then had the nerve to say, just if you're pregnant and keep it away from kids or whatever. And that water is still not good. Obama did it. You can look it up.
I think it was...
No, Obama did it. That's another problem, man. That's another problem I got to say this. We act like Obama don't do stuff that's inappropriate or something.
By we, you mean...
I don't mean us. I mean just in general.
I just didn't hear
because
you come up with stuff
Obama did it. No, why? It's not. I come on stuff of left field. I pay attention. Oh no! You can watch the video of him with the glass of water, and he talks about it like whatever. So you can go ahead and Google it.
I'm gonna be
President Obama drinking filtered Flint, Michigan water. Me personally, I don't even think it was from Michigan. Because they didn't show the filter process. They didn't show none of that. He just dipped his little lips in there, whatever. It's messed up, man. It's messed up. You know? It's messed up that our air has to be contaminated. Our food has to be contaminated. These indigenous people are fighting for that little piece to be free.
This one?
Yes, that one right there. Oh, Obama drinks that stuff. Yeah, it's full of crap. Just like when George Bush's dad had that little thing of crack and he said he bought it outside of the White House. And you remember?
No.
You don't remember? Oh, wow. You guys need to get it together.
So it was lead-tainted water back in the day, and...
No. He's talking about Flint, Michigan. He drank that water. He's full of it.
It's to assure that the water has been cleaned.
No.
Because for 2 years they have been... They've replaced the pipes that were leaching lead, and they've actually... replaced it with updated pipes. That's why he was drinking it. Because
he was trying to show that.
He was trying to show that it was updated.
No, that you gotta show.
This is May 4th, 2016. This past May.
No. You gotta see. That's the old one. You gotta go to a newer one. There it is.
Turn it up. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that. We'll put it on the podcast for you.
Yeah.
Is that drinking water?
This used a filter.
It used a filter, huh?
Around this table,
well, you ain't taking a big gulp.
Was filtered.
His voice changed a little bit.
Yeah, because he's about to choke.
No, he's not about to choke. He didn't even put. Look what he did. He had a full glass. He took a miniature baby. He got his lips moistened.
At this point, is drinkable. That does not, I want to repeat, negate the need for us to go ahead and replace some of these pipes, because ultimately you want a system in which you don't have to put a filter on it. In order to,
so he's advocating for the changing of the pipe.
No, see, this is
right now. I'm just saying what he's saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but let's be real. It had nothing to do with the pipes. Let's be real. The Flint, Michigan water was fine until they wanted to switch and use a different water source. It had nothing to do with pipes. Let's be real. Flint, Michigan is a lot of minorities and stuff, whatever. They decided to take their water from another place, knowing that water was contaminated. So don't tell me about, let's switch out. Well, we should have got new pipes. No, you shouldn't have messed with that water at all. Somebody. So
that's what they're hoping not to do. So with the Dakota pipeline, they want it to go elsewhere, or just like maybe stop at their borders, not even go. Continue on from there. Is
it only the Native Americans that care, or?
Think about it. They have to desecrate one of their burial grounds. Their burial ground is there, so they're trying to protect that. That's sacred.
Okay, so they've already. So, like you said, they're going back on past treaties and agreements that they've already had, and really just like disregarding that.
Exactly, eminent domain. They're trying to use eminent domain. No, they shouldn't be using it. Not especially for this. Not especially for their country, which is our country.
Yeah.
Because we get a lot of our stuff from them.
It's the same old story, man. These people, they're making that money, you know.
But what bothers me is that the abuse. I mean, they're they're maintaining peacefulness, and they're getting physically abused. If you watch the video, there's a person getting tasered. They're using rubber bullets.
So here's
they're just abusive.
This leads me to a question to a lot of people that say that we shouldn't protest, and they really get upset when people protest. Like protesting is a bad thing. Like we shouldn't, you know. So then the question I would pose to them: what other alternative are these people right for protesting and trying to protect their land? I think they are.
Absolutely.
I don't see how anyone could see that protesting in these cases is a bad thing. I mean, it's you have to stand up and fight for your environment, because clearly no one cares. And like you said, these guys. You said the 500 gallons or 500 oil spills or whatever, they're dumping millions of gallons accidentally, you know, into our natural resources, and I don't even think they really are held accountable.
I'm gonna hit you with this question. Why are we still even dealing with crude oil for an energy source?
That's an easy answer.
I mean, I know the answer, but why? I know why. Why? It's not even about black gold. No, we have better sources of energy that don't need oil.
Yeah.
We're living. Let's be real. If you look at everything that we've done, you know, if you look at the first TV. The very first TV, the screen was this small. I hear you, but like the back was humongous.
We got engines, our cars, we rely on gasoline.
No, but see, that's what I'm saying.
What's it cost for a Tesla?
TV,
what, $80,000 for a Tesla, a completely electronic car?
No, they make that on purpose.
I think it's
the TV. Now look, it was this thin.
True.
You can buy a TV this thin. Everything in technology evolves to a point where you don't have to do all that.
But this is made with petroleum. Like our phone is like. It's not just gasoline. It's not just fuel. A lot of petrol products,
but there's ways. Everybody knows there's ways to read. There's ways of doing it.
We're just not ready to.
It's not that we're just not ready
to let go of the position of power.
No, it's them corporate bigwigs don't want to keep them. We want to keep themselves fat.
Yeah,
there's got to be other ways instead of doing that to be able to collect the oil that they're wanting to collect without having to do that pipeline.
All I know is I remember
ship it with trucks.
Yeah, I remember,
and that's more jobs because you got shippers. I mean, there's accidents that happen too, right? But for sure, being able to just mobilize it elsewhere instead of cracking through the heart.
Remember
of the
they was
country.
doing the cars with the they would go to like McDonald's or whatever and get all that fry oil and whatever and make cars with that.
Yes, actually, I think it's a New Hampshire girl that invented that. A young kid in high school or in middle school, she did that. She was actually on CNN's. They nominated her for like Person of the Year for taking used oil and using as heating oil for homes for people who can't afford it. I mean, it's so expensive.
See what I mean? So if that can happen, don't give me. You know what I mean? We know what's going on. We know what's going on, and all that stuff could be eliminated by just saying, you know what, let technology take its course. You know what I mean? We should be advanced and certain stuff.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
We should improving life, not desecrating life.
Exactly.
Especially disrespecting people who are they've already had a lot of things torn from them. Let them be. And
all I gotta say is the great
like I really want to go over there, but I'm afraid I'll get
You're too small to be fighting.
Sure. I can hear where it counts.
You say the Great Awakening?
The Great Awakening is coming, my people. The Great Awakening is coming, man.
All right, so.
The Great Awakening is when everybody's just going to wake up and realize, like, yo, this needs to stop. You know what I mean? Because some of us are awake.
When do you transfer? When do you switch from waking up to action, right?
Well, you're starting to see it now, man. A lot of people, you can start to see it now.
People are heading over there.
Yeah,
they're heading over there. They're heading
people
over
are
there.
supporting
Bernie
them.
Sanders was there. I mean, I give big props for him for doing that.
But you mean in general, though?
Yeah, man. People are going to start waking up because you're going to start to see, you know what I mean? Our food's already messed up. You know what I mean? Everything's already messed up. It's going to come to a point where we're going to just be like, hey, we had enough. Man, we should be breathing in clean air. We should be eating good food. You know, we shouldn't have to be dealing with pipelines and worrying about stuff like that and Flint, Michigan water. And not to say that this is the funny thing is that Flint, Michigan is probably, you know, whatever, but there's a lot of other places in the world that's messed up too. I've seen videos where people can literally light their water on fire because it has so much oil and sludge and whatever. And, you know, these people got to take baths and all that other stuff. So, I mean, when you're living...
Water is life. Without water, there is no life. So... wake up, America, now. We have to somehow support, whether physically or financially or, you know, or promoting it somehow. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with social media. I really do, because some of the crap that's out there is you know, just false information. But then at the same time, you have things that you can advocate for, like protesting this and promoting, you know, the good things.
Exactly. So
we're putting it out there.
We're putting it out there, man. You got to understand that, you know, your kids, our kids, we don't want to live in a polluted environment. You know what I mean? If you look at big cities now, like, you know, Hong Kong, China, you know, they literally have to wear masks just to walk outside. If you look at New York, you know what I mean? And you look at, you know, Los Angeles and all that other stuff, all that smog and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I was there
you
once.
Know,
it is kind of,
you know.
My son went to China. He says it was very dirty, like very...
The air.
And he's
air
asthmatic,
quality.
so it was like, it was very hard, Mommy. And they went in August. So they went during the Olympic... He's like, it's so dirty. It's so hard to breathe there.
It's so hard to breathe there. Imagine that everywhere we go. These are in the big cities because that's where it starts. But imagine you know, living in a nice little suburban area and you can't breathe.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to come down to. So we need to get our stuff together. We need to do what's right. You know what I mean? It's not about... Sometimes it's not about money. Sometimes it's not about how much money you're going to make or who's going to benefit from it. Sometimes it's about just being able to say, you know what? Enough is enough. Forget the money. I want to breathe. I want to live. Simple and plain. So, I mean, I don't know. Some people are for pipelines. Some people are against it. But my whole thing is, if you have to build a pipeline and it literally destroys your natural habitat, is it worth it? Is jobs, is the economy worth that much?
It's nerve-wracking, too. I know where I live, they just put a pipeline of natural gas, and it goes behind all the schools. The schools are on one avenue, one street.
Imagine
so
if that
high
pipeline
school,
bus...
middle school, elementary school, all lined up, and the pipeline goes right behind them.
Imagine if that pipeline bus and them kids take that in there, and they're all in school at that time, that gas leak, they all could die.
So
is it worth it? No.
And I think people tried to
hush it.
To hush it down and to stop it, like protesting and stuff, but it was done. Money speaks louder than anything.
Yeah, well, if your money speaks louder than your life, you are the problem, my friend.
I mean, a lot of those people don't live in that area. They live elsewhere, so they get to, you know, bask in all of that millions of dollars that they're on the backs and lives of other people.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It is sad.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that, and if you can do your part somehow, pay attention. I know I'll be posting things as things come along. I seriously would love to go over there, just so I feel like it would be. Can you imagine if everybody went to protect? If a lot of people went, well, what are they gonna do? Arrest 1 million people? You know what I mean? Like, kind of like the Million Man March, you know, but more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what?
Water warriors.
This is our Earth, man. If we don't keep it together, where we gonna live? Mars. Oh man. But anyway.
All right, people.
Hey, you guys know what to do. In the comment section, tell us how you feel.
Absolutely.
All right, we definitely want to hear it. And I think that's gonna wrap up this show, man.
Yeah, short and sweet.
Short and sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet, man.
Like sticky chicken.
Short, not sweet, but do your part and pay
Listen,
attention.
little
Educate
one.
yourself.
Short and bitter like the water.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Think about it.
Peace.
Man, get them long fingers out here.